Alright, the game is updating. I can't put the audio on just yet because Millie's instrumental is very copyrighted. Um, I... Okay, never mind. Now it's loading. Alright. Why is this not on the screen? There we go. Alright. So, new IDs. Sorry, I should not be like going through all this stuff right now. Okay. Hi, hello. Alright. Let's look at the new IDs. Let's look at Faust first, I guess. Okay. So, alright, Faust has 3 and 4. Who would have guessed? On use, clash power +1 for every type of negative effect on target, max 2. Alright. Final power, max 3. Okay, 3. I was expecting it to be 2. Interesting. Interesting, so that's 5 power on that, so that goes up to 16 then? Okay. Alright. Final power +1 for every 4 bleed. Oh, I just read that. On hit, inflict 1 bleed count. Okay, that's not as much as I was hoping for, but still okay. I mean, well, she does bleed count on every skill, so it's fine. On hit, 2 defense level down next turn. Once per turn. Okay, 2, that's better than 1. Only once per turn, though. On hit, gain 2 defense level up next turn. Once per turn. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's good. And then the enhanced one, 3 and 4. The self-unbound flow state, exclusive skill. Okay, so in her enhanced form. Deal plus 10% damage for up to 30. Really? Well, that's easy to get. 283 HP. Yeah, that's a good amount. Yep, that's a good amount. Also, she just looks so cool. Like, she just looks cool. Okay, and then final power, max 3, inflict 1 bleed count, 2 defense level down. Okay, all right. Now for the skill 2. All right, 4 and 4. Clash power +1 for every type of negative effect on target, max 2. So that's, and final power +4. 4, really? Okay, so that's 6. So that goes up to 22. Okay. Interesting. 4 final power, alright. I thought it was gonna be 2, but 4, that's acceptable. At 10 plus corpus ingredient count, consume 5 ingredient count to gain the following effects. Clash power +1, convert final coins on the skill to unbreakable coin. Okay. Okay. So clash power plus, okay, so then 23 clashing. Interesting. Okay, inflict +2 bleed, okay. Yeah, no, she's gonna be really good for bleed count. Like, she already has, like, what is it? 3 and 4. So she's already at like 7 per rotation. So she's already above 1 bleed count per turn average. And then she gets more count on her skill 3 too. Inflict 1 bind next turn, gain 4 corpus ingredient count. Okay, so I don't really know how much is like a good amount to have. I guess she only consumes like 5 at a time. She also only consumes 5 at a certain amount as well. Maybe she saves it for her skill 3 or something. Okay, her enhanced skill, 30% damage bonus. Low-key, I don't think people have to worry about getting the negative effect types because it's just so easy to rack them up. It's gonna reach that easy. Like, it's not an issue. Final power +4. 10 plus count, consume 5 count to gain 1 clash power. Okay. And also, she should be gaining 2 base power as well. So that should be plus 7 to this clash, which would be 23 still. Because I guess she only gains her base power when she's not using the one that gains clash power. But base power is better than clash power, so that's fine. Okay, inflict 2 bleed count, inflict 1 bind next turn, gain 1 haste next turn, gain 4 corpse burning count. Okay, that's pretty solid. Alright. Skill 3. 4 base power, 3 coin power. Final power +1 every 4 bleed. Max 3. Okay, so this getting coin power would be a lot better, but it kind of just isn't for some reason. Not sure why. Okay, at 10 plus count, consume up to 20 corpus ingredient count to gain the following effects. Yes. I'll look at it really quickly. 3 and 4, 1 bleed count, 3 final power. Yeah, at 30% bonus damage. That not much, but I mean one bleed count, because she gains or does bleed count on literally every skill except her evade, which activates a assist defense, which does a bleed count as well. So it's like basically the same thing. She's gonna do a lot of bleed count basically. Final power +2, deal +3% damage for every corpse ingredient. Okay, and it's hold on, up to 20, so plus 60% damage. That's a lot. That's quite a lot. Interesting. Okay, and gaining 5 final power. This is not even the enhanced version. Okay, deal 4 bleed, 1 bind next turn, 1 damage down next turn, plus 3% damage, 1 bleed count. Okay, now for the enhanced version, plus 30% damage, gains, okay, what gives it attack weight though? Okay, final power, oh, there's attack weight. Final power, +1 for every 4 bleed, okay, 3 final power and 2 final power, consume up to 20 corpse ingredient, deal plus 1% damage for every corpse ingredient consumed. Oh, okay, so only 20. Well, I mean, she is already getting that 30% bonus from this, so. And she also gets attack weight too. 3 plus, 5 plus. Okay, yeah, so +2 attack weight is not bad at all. She also doesn't have the thing that Marisol had where it's like, oh yeah, when you have attack weight, you're actually just gonna hit one of your targets, even though it's not an unfocused volley. So that she does not have. So she'll actually hit all of her targets, which is very good for a 4 coin skill, because those are the ones that do good damage, especially with a 30% damage bonus and a 20% damage bonus. And convert all coins to unbreakable coins, 4 bleed, inflict bind next turn, gain haste next turn, inflict damage down next turn, gain slash damage up next turn, and deal 30% damage bonus, inflict 1 bleed count. So yeah, good stuff. Next up is the defense skill. I think it's just a basic guard. Clash win, inflict +2 bleed count on the attacker 2 times per turn. Okay, that's good. Like 2 bleed count on demand is pretty good. Clash win, deal pierce damage equal to bleed potency on attacker times 2, max damage 3. Okay, 30 damage on a clashable guard. That's pretty acceptable. I think the 2 bleed count also, like 2 bleed count on demand, that I like. The evade is the attack weight conditional for charge. If you have after the consumption, or is it meaning charge? That's a good question. I would guess. I'm guessing it might mean after consumed, potentially. I guess we'll have to see after testing, but I mean, it could be either. I think it would make sense if it's after consumed, because like having 2 attack weight on a 4 coin skill doing as much damage as it's going to be doing is already quite a lot. I can do the math a little bit later, but first I want to get through it. Let's charge again. We'll see once we get to the passives, which we'll get to shortly. Okay, the evade skill. Okay, so the defense she only uses in her first form, and the evade she uses in her other form. Okay, the self-unbound flow state. Alright. Combat start, gain assist defense. Assist defense. Amazing. Amazing. One of the best things an ID can have on a defense skill ever. Or on any skill. It's just so nice to have. Like, it's just good. On evade, inflict 1 bind next turn against the attacker, gain 1 haste next turn. That part doesn't matter as much. It doesn't assist defense. And here's the skill for it. Okay, it doesn't want to bleed. Alright, so 4 and 4, clashable counter. Actually, how much is the evade? 4 and 10. Alright, that's not terrible. Okay, 4 and 4. Use this when you do the assist defense. Plus 30% damage from negative effect types. Coin power plus 2 at 12 bleed. So then what, that'll be 4 base power, 6 coin power. So then that'll go up to 16, right? Because 6 and 6 is 12 plus 4 is 16, right? That's like the power of an unconditioned skill too. Coin power, I just read that. At 10 plus course ingredient, consume 5 ingredient to gain the following effects. Clash power plus 1. Okay, clashing at 17. Never mind. Convert the final coin to unbreakable coin. Inflict 1 bleed count. Inflict 2 bleed. Okay, not an insane amount of bleed. All right, now for the passives. Okay. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain plus number of ring allies on the field times 2 corpus ingredients. Count max 10. So, okay, how many do you need total for getting 10? If it's times 2, then it's 5, right? Yeah, that would be 5. So you need 5 ring allies to get 10 on entering combat encounter. So, I mean, I don't really spent 400 rolls already. I mean, they do look pretty strong. I'm gonna have to try to test them out later. It's already twice. Oh, that's unfortunate. That, well, yeah, as long as you're happy, so, as long as it's worth it to you, then go for it. Okay, skill end. If the skill did HP damage or shield damage, gain 5. Okay, 5 ingredient count. All right, that's not bad. Well, okay, so how many? Because she needs like 25. If target is killed, gain plus 3 additional corpus ingredient. Okay, so that's like, I mean, the corpus ingredient count. I mean, the gaining is kind of weird because does it count as charge? Like if AEDD Gregor was on the team and he uses his thingy, then would that give her corpus ingredient? That I also want to test out because it says unique charge. Interacts the same way as normal charge does to affect that raise. Okay, it looks like she does gain charge from charge. Okay. That's better then. That's better than I thought. Okay, so Gregor could actually be on their team. Like, this might actually be the first charge ID that's actually usable in a long time. Well, aside from every single Walp ID, because for some reason all of them are charge IDs. Not really sure why, but that's kind of just how it ended up being. Well, okay, anyways, they're gonna get good support from that. Also, another thing to consider is Telepole Dawn. If Dawn is on their team, because, well, she has a Blood Fiend ID, so why wouldn't she be? Well, she has the Blood Fiend ID. Like, she can use Telepole and just give, I'm guessing, both Faust and Honglu corpus count. And she gives, like, a lot of charge as well, so that would be not bad at all. Marisol, I think he also has stuff for charge. Although, is it better than using Regret? I don't know. But he also has stuff for charge on his Tethigo, I think. Okay. If target is killed, gain +3 additional corpus ingredient count. So okay, so like, was that 8 per turn? Well, actually no, it's skill end, and it's not limited to once per turn. So in solos, she will probably obliterate quite a lot of things. Yeah, no, it's on skill end. There's no cap on once per turn or anything like that. Okay. Gain 1 corpus ingredient every time this unit consumes 10 cumulative corpus ingredient count in this encounter. Okay. If the above effect brings this unit's corpus ingredient potency to 2 or higher, gain artwork. Okay, so what, you have to consume 20 total? So if you use the skill 3, then, well, okay, so if you're at 20 and then you pop skill 3, then it should count as consuming 10 twice. So then it should get you to artwork immediately. Is Ring Otis better than Barber? It depends on the team. Because, like, in a Ring team, Ring Otis could be good. But in a Blood Fiend team, I would still use Barber Otis. So it really depends on, like, what ends up working. Base attack skills and clashable counter skills count as skills that gain charge counts. Okay, sure. Alright. Armor of Protection and Repression. Upon entering for the first time, gain Iron Maiden. Okay, turn end, if this unit has artwork, this unit loses Iron Maiden and gains Self-Unbound, Flow State, once per encounter, when staggered, recover from stagger, excluding force staggers. Okay. So when... Hold on. The when staggered, recover from stagger, it doesn't say once per encounter there. It says once per encounter for the other thing. I'm guessing this does include this as well, because that would be really, really awkward if she just recovers from every single stagger. That... Interesting. Okay. So, double the amount of speed, clash power, buff gain from somatic frisson. Okay, so that, you know, we'll check what those do later. Only transform once. Okay, so does it transform her then? Maybe it does. Maybe it does transform her. Alright. I mean, I want to test it later. I'll have to see if people have her in the support slot. Okay, double the amount of speed, clash power, damage buff gain from somatic frisson. We'll see what all those things do later. On hit, if the attack skill inflicted a negative effect, heal 4 SP at attack and 2 times per turn. Okay, so... So that's like 8 SP. If you're doing, well, if you're doing 2 attacks, I guess. Okay, because it's on attack end, so it's, okay. So not on hit gaining that, it's on attack end. Okay. So you're only getting 8 SP if you have 2 slots. Got it. Okay, if this unit's SP is at max, gain 1 slash damage up next turn when this unit heals SP with this effect. That's, like, really good, by the way. Because that basically means if she hits somebody and she's at max SP, the next turn she's getting slash damage up. So, like, she should never run out of slash damage up. Like, ever. Unless she's taking SP damage. Once she's at 45 SP, she'll just have slash damage up for the rest of the fight, I guess. I mean, that's fine by me. Alright, support. When hit, allies that equip defense skills on their slots this turn inflict 4 bleed on the attacker 2 times per turn. If the attacker already has bleed, inflict +2 bleed. Alright, I don't think anybody cares about support things. I mean, this one, I don't think it's bad. I mean, +2 bleed count is good-ish. It's just, I mean, okay, it's whatever. It's a support passive. It's not like it's like plus 20% damage on heads hit or something, but it'll support. I don't know. I feel like middle Loki doesn't really care about bleed that much. Like, yeah, they are a bleed focused team, but I feel like more than a bleed team, I feel like they're much more focused on Envy Resonance. Because I definitely feel more like a Envy Res blunt team that just happens to be bleed. Because, like, they are... Actually, is Ishmael... Is she blunt or is she slash? I don't know. But... Okay, let's look at this thing now. Min and max speed +1, base attack skills, gain clash power +1, and deal plus 10% damage. Where is the thing that gives her... Is it this? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Apply the following effect to this unit's base attack skills and clashable counter skill on the corpus ingredient potency. Okay, so based on corpus ingredient potency, at 1 plus base power +1, at 2 plus if enemy has bleed, deal 10%. Okay, of course they're gonna have bleed. This is on a bleed team. Deal 10% bonus damage. Inflict 1 more bleed potency and count. Okay, I was selling her bleed count short before. I thought it was like really good, but no, this is better than really good. This is like 14, wait, no, not 14, 12 bleed count per rotation, right? That's like, does she have the most bleed count in the game right now? I feel like she might. That's a lot of bleed count. Because that bumps her skill 1 up to 2, her skill 2 up to 3, and her skill 3 up to 2. So that's 6. Wait, 6. Yeah. Because, okay, 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 2 is 6. And then 2 times 1 is 2. So that's 14? 14 bleed count per rotation? Is that right? That's a lot of bleed count. And gain 2 base power on every skill once you ramp up. And get 10% bonus damage. Yeah, no, they're gonna be pretty strong. And she's not even supposed to be the strong one. So this is already... This is great. Okay. I think Hong Lu is next. Yeah, okay. Skill 1, 3 base power, 4 coin power. Deal plus 10% damage for every type of negative effect. Okay, max 30. Final power plus 1 for every 4 bleed on target 3. Okay. I mean, yeah, final power, it's fine. I mean, he also does gain 3 base power, I'm pretty sure. So, like, what would that go to? Like, 6 and 11, so 17, I think, right? Should be. Okay, yeah, so 30% damage bonus. Charge you help with unique charge ID. It's fast, stuff like. I feel like, I think regularly, like say like Dawn Telepole, for example, Dawn should give Faust unique charge. The one thing I'm not sure about is Telepole's passive, where Faust, like specifically Faust Telepole's passive, where she consumes less charge count. That might actually be bad for her, because this Faust wants to consume charge, and her Telepole her Telepole ego makes her consume less charge count. I think I can double check really quick. Where is it? Which is why I didn't uptie it. Yeah, she consumes less charge count. I don't know if that actually impacts her ID. If it does, then using Telepole on her is not good. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know, because she's gonna ramp up way slower, because the way she ramps up is by consuming her unique charge. So if she consumes less of her unique charge, she's gonna ramp up slower. Like if someone was doing like a super long-term fight, then like maybe this would be good. Oh, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, if she ramps up to max and then uses this, that could actually be pretty decent. You know, that might actually be a strat. Interesting. But I think aside from like potentially doing testing, I think maybe because this says interacts the same way as normal charge does to effects that raise or reduce charge potency and count. So like other things, like external factors that raise charge should increase her unique charge, in theory, hopefully. Although we'll have to do some testing later, if I am able to. 20 count with teleport is 40% more damage. Yeah, and the thing is, we don't even know what corpus ingredient stacks up to. Let me see if there's a. Okay, stacks up to 20. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, we'll continue with Nurse Father Honglu. Okay, deal plus 10%. Oh, we already read that. Okay, inflict 4 bleed. Inflict 2 defense level down next turn, once per turn. 2. Okay, and on a skill 1. All right, gain 2 defense level up next turn. On a skill 1. Okay, all right, that's not bad. This is. I mean, when does he even? Okay, wait, no, he uses this on Faust for some reason. Okay, 4 and 4, so he's gonna do 8 damage. Not sure why. Its attack does not hit. Never mind, he's not. Just kidding. Why? Like, why? What's the point of even giving it 4 and 4 if this attack doesn't even? Like, what? Okay. Skill has the following properties: does not trigger defense skills. External effects cannot trigger the skill to be reused. Its attack does not hit. So Rusty Coin will not activate. Apply 6 offense level up. When I first saw this in the preview, I thought it was gonna be like 2. 6 though? That's 2 whole clash power. That's 2 whole clash power. That's an amount. That is quite an amount. Interesting. I forgot what the trigger for that is, but yeah, it's better than I thought it was gonna be. It also doesn't do damage, which is a huge bonus. So if Faust is at like 1 HP, he will not kill Faust, which would kind of suck if that happened. Okay, skill 2. For Faust, use a skill. Okay. All right, skill 2. 4 base power, 4 coin power. Okay, 30% damage bonus. 4 final power gain. Okay. And in addition to the 3 base power. So what is that? Plus 7 on... Oh, wait. Faust also had plus 7. So that's 23. And then clash power plus 1. So 24. 24 clashing skill 2. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. At 10 plus corpus ingredient, consume 5 corpus ingredient count to gain following effects. Clash power, convert final coin to unbreakable. Okay, inflict 2 bleed count. 2 bleed count, not just 1, but 2 bleed count. Okay. On hit, inflict 1 bind next turn. On hit, gain haste next turn. On hit, gain plus 4 ingredient count. On hit, if target has 5 plus types of negative effects, use installation art. Oh, and yeah, and that's just an extra skill. And okay, the ring IDs, they already inflict just this ID and Faust. Them two alone already inflict so many types of negative effects. Like with other units, yeah, no, this is going to be a very, very easy conditional to activate. Use installation art number 3, improvised ribcage. What a name. Skill against the target once per turn. 5 and 4. Okay, so that, well, doesn't clash. So does not trigger defense skills. So if someone has a counter, I don't think it'll activate the counter, which that's pretty good. Consume 4 corpus ingredient count, so that consumes this 4. And I'm guessing he also scales by consuming count to gain potency. So yeah, the more you consume, the faster you ramp up. On hit, inflicts 2 bleed, deal plus 10% damage for every negative effect on target, max 50%. Deal 5 SP damage, heal 5 SP on self, inflict corpus theater. What is this? Base stack 3. When this unit gains bleed from enemy attack skills, randomly gain one of the following effects. Next turn, lose 1 stack of this effect per skill. 3 bleed potency, 1 bind, 1 defense power down. 3 bleed potency is probably going to be the better of the 3 because, well, they scale off bleed potency, not bind. Defense power down, it's not as good as offense level down, so don't care as much about that. Skill 3. Also, this name is like, what is it? Tibia's Melody. Anatomization of the unanatomized by the anatomized. Like, okay, cool. Okay, 4 coins. Well, the enhanced has 5, but we'll get to that in a sec. Deal plus 30% damage for every excess attack weight beyond the number of actual targets. Focus can counter this part. How much attack weight? Okay, 2 attack weight like Faust. Alright. Final power plus 1 for every 4 bleed. The main target, max 3. Okay, 3 final power, 3 base power. So what's that gonna clash at? Well, actually no, 5 final power. 5 final power, 3 base power is 8 plus 12 is 20? Is that clashing at 20? Hold on. No, did I do that wrong? Yeah, no, I did do that wrong. This is 16 plus 8. So that's 24. Okay, forget what I said. It's not 20. It's 24. That's a little bit of a difference. Okay, 30% damage bonus. Well, 30% for excess attack weight. Oh, and for every excess attack weight. So if he is getting his plus 2 attack weight and he's attacking one single target, that should be 60% bonus damage, right? That would be pretty decent. That would be pretty good. Oh, and plus 1% for every corpus ingredient count consumed, and it goes up to 20. So that'll be an extra 20%. So that's 80% if you're attacking a single target with the full conditional. Well, I think, right? I think so. Okay, this 3 plus 5 plus, I don't think it's leftover because the max is 20 and it consumes up to 20. So, I mean, unless it only activates if you're below 10 ingredient count, that would be kind of weird though. That would be awkward if you get past 10 and then you lose attack weight because of that. Like, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I mean, we'll see with testing, hopefully, if supports have it. Convert all coins on the skill to unbreakable coins. On hit, inflict 4 bleed, inflict 1 bind next turn, gain haste next turn, inflict 1 damage down next turn, gain slash damage up next turn. Okay, so you need 6 negative effects on target for 30% damage, inflict 1 bleed count. Okay, now for 3 by default. By default, that is very acceptable. Okay, 5 coin. First, let's just look at this without conditionals. 3 and 4, what's that gonna clash at? 23. And how much damage is it gonna do? Should be 4 times 15, 3 times 5, 75, right? It should be 75 unconditionally. Okay, plus 30% damage for every excess attack weight. So, does it go up to... Okay, yeah, so it goes up to 5 attack weight. So if there's 4 excess attack weight, that could be plus 120% damage. That's a good amount of damage. Oh, when attacking just one target, deal plus 100% additional damage. Now, does that mean ignore this excess attack weight and switch from 120% to 100%? Or does it mean 120% plus 100%? Not sure. We'll see. At 10 plus corpus ingredient count, consume up to 20 count, and gain the following effects. Final power plus 2, deal plus 1% damage for every consumed. 20 at 3/5 ingredient. Oh, this is potency, not count. Never mind. This is potency. I was thinking this was count for some reason. This is potency. Yeah, no, this is potency. At 3 plus/5 plus potency, specifically, not count leftover, not count when you start. This is potency. Okay. Okay, I understand it now. Gain +1/+2 attack weight. Attack end for all identities in the ring faction. Heal 10 SP and apply this thing. Okay, min and max speed +1. Base attack skills gain clash power +1 and deal +10% damage. So all ring allies get that on attack end with his enhanced skill 3. I forgot how he activates this again though. I think it's somewhere in his passive though. On hit, inflict 3 bleed. On hit, inflict 1 bind next turn. On hit, gain 1 haste next turn. On hit, inflict 1 damage down next turn. Gain slash damage up next turn. Inflict 1 bleed count. Deal, okay, 30% bonus damage. 5 burn. Corpus 3. Why are you doing 5 burn? I mean, I guess the ring likes having more negative effect types, but like, okay. Pulled on standard for fun and got both index. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know why he just has 5 burn though. I mean, does this technically make him bleed burn? Because like technically, he has burn, technically. Anyways, you point for it? Nah. I might shard it when the sharding becomes available, but until then, I'm just gonna try to use support IDs for it to test it out. Yeah. All right, defense skill. Okay, he has an evade. Okay, right. He also has assist defense. Right. Nurse Father's inflict burn on enhanced skills. Seasonal. Yeah, I really do think her seasonable is gonna seasonable. I sure hope not. Seasonal. Well, I mean, I guess anything could be seasonable if you think about it. Seasonal ID, I think hers will be bleed burn with poise, maybe, because that's what her season pass ego is. Yeah, so just the IDs having a mix between whatever combinations of bleed burn and poise that they do. I think Ryoshu might fit with all the Nurse Fathers potentially. Okay, assist defense on combat start. Assist defense is amazing. Love it. On evade, inflict 1 bind against the attacker. Gain 1 haste next turn. I think bind doesn't really matter that much, but it is an additional negative effect that the ring people are applying now, so that's a bonus. Okay. And then the assist defense exclusive skill, 4 and 4, gaining 2 coin power, 30% bonus damage. Why are you doing 30% bonus damage on an assist defense? I mean, okay, good. Well, yeah, why not? At 10 plus, consume 5 count. Gain following effects, clash power +1. So that's gonna be what? 4, 5, 17 clashing. Convert final coin on this skill to unbreakable. Inflict 1 bleed count, inflict 2 bleed. So I feel like he doesn't have as much. Yeah, no, he 100% has nowhere near as much count as Faust, but he's not exactly meant for count. He does a lot of bleed. Okay, 4 bleed, 2 count, another 4 bleed, another count. Like I feel like he's much more potency oriented than count oriented. Because he just has a lot of potency inflictions. Yeah. No, he's a potency guy. That's not a problem either. Because, I mean, well, if you have unlimited count, you still need potency to use it. Alright. Passives. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain plus number of ring allies on field ×2 corpus ingredient count, max 10. Okay, so once again, that's probably going to be 5 because, because 5 times 2 is 10, which is interesting that that's the number. That 5 is the number, because if we think about it, right now there are 4 ring IDs, right? So, who is the 5th ring ID? Now, hear me out. What if Ryoshu's seasonal is every single one of the fingers? She's just all of them. That could be an idea. Potentially. It's me. You're the 5th ring member. Okay, skill end. If the skill dealt HP or shield damage gain, +5 corpse ingredient count. Okay. If target is killed, gain +3. Looks like the skill 3 only has. Yeah, I think we'll get to that part very shortly, but yeah, no, his enhanced skill 3. Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate that it only pops off once. Well, more than a little bit unfortunate. Kind of sucks that it only activates once, to be honest. Okay, upon entering, I just read that. Gain 1 corpus ingredient. Did I just read that? Maybe not. Gain 1 corpus ingredient every time this unit consumes 10 cumulative corpus ingredient. Okay, that we already know. If the above effect brings this unit's corpus ingredient potency to 2 or higher, gain artwork. Okay. Oh, and we'll check this out now. At 1, gain base power +1. At 2, deal +10% damage against bleed. At 3, do +1 bleed potency and count. At 4, base power +1. At 5, base power +1. So at 5, base power +3. 3. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I want to calculate his damage for his unenhanced skill 3. Just to see how strong it is, but I think I'll do that after. It's not also high. Well, okay, so he rolls, I think, okay, on his skill 1, right? That's 3 plus his base power is 3. So, well, base power from his passives. So that's 6 plus 11 is 17. So that's a 17 rolling skill 1, which is higher than the average of, well, the standard from last season is like 15, and he's rolling 2 above that. Skill 2, final power 4, clash power +1, base power 3. So that's 3 and 1, so that's 4. 4 and 4 is 8, and 8 plus 16 is 24, I think. right, that's 24. So 24 rolling, above the average, well, above the standard of last season's 22. So that's also above average. The hardest part about his numbers, though, is that to get his 3 base power, he has to ramp up quite a lot. So it's going to take him a while to actually hit those numbers, but once he's at there, I think he's at it for the rest of the fight. Although it might just take too long for him to ramp up. We'll see. Also, final power isn't as good as coin power because it doesn't do as much damage as coin power, but it's fine for, I mean, it's still okay. Also, he gets bonus damage on like all of his skills, so it's not like the biggest issue. This I think was also 24, right? Because 5 final power, 3 base power is 8, and then this rolls 16, so yeah, 24 again on his, unenhanced skill 3. Yeah. Okay, and then, okay, yeah, that's that. Skill 3 is 26, is it? Wait, hold on. Did I miscount? Wait. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16. 3 plus 2 is 5. 16 plus 5 is 21. And then 3 base power is 21 plus 3 is 24, right? Or is it, you mean this one? The enhanced version? I want to check the enhanced too. Oh wait, okay, this was 23, 25, 28 with the base power bonus, right? Because 3 and 2 is 5. this is 20, so 25, and then 3 base power is 20. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this goes up to 28 though, but I think this might just be single use. We'll get back to that. Okay. Yeah, that does that. Base attack skills and clashable counter skills count as skills that gain charge count. Okay. Transcend the corpus. Okay. Lobotomy corpus? Maybe not. Upon entering the encounter for the first time, gain 21. Why 21? That's such a random number. Why? Turn end to lose 2 stack. Okay. Alright. I mean, okay. Also, why is this the thing that activates his skill 3 enhanced and also the thing that does Faust's thing? Like, that's so random. Protection at turn start, turn end lose 2 stack. Alright, whatever. Upon entering, gain 21, lose 2 on turn end. When the ring faction allied identities use a skill, lose 1. So, I mean, right now there's 3 ring IDs. Although, we should be expecting a 4th? Maybe a 5th. How many ring IDs do they plan on adding? I don't really know anymore. But, okay, when this runs out, then he will use his enhanced skill 3. Once per encounter. Ew. Once per encounter? That kind of sucks. Prioritizes skills, leftmost slot, bottom row, whatever. Okay. Yeah, then I guess we just want 1 more ID, which might be Ryoshu, might not be. It could be. She might count as every finger. So then, okay, what is that then? Then 5 losing per turn. So then that's like losing 7 per turn. So that should be after 3 turns then in that case. Interesting. But yeah, no, you really need the full 5 if you want to activate it on turn 3 specifically. Or actually, I guess it would activate on turn 4 in that case, because it's on turn end that it loses, so then you'll be on 0 at the start of turn 4 if you have 5 ring IDs, including Honglu. Okay. Actually, yeah, that makes sense why it's 21 then. Then you need the full 5. So Ring Otis might actually be mandatory if you want to activate his enhanced skill 3 on turn 4. Although if you want it to activate on like turn 5 or 6, then I'm sure you could just plan around that instead. Yeah. Okay, turn end, if this unit does not have that. Okay, yeah, then do that thing. Scared of the team buff? Yeah, that's true. 1 enhanced skill per encounter. Yeah, I guess they kind of had to nerf him a bit. Okay, yeah, and prioritizes bottom left skill. Place skill becomes inaccessible. Activate the above effect again. Okay. Turn end, if this unit was staggered for the first time in the encounter, recover from stagger. So I don't know why he has that, but okay. His next passive is before the House of Spiders, the Ring Apprentice Faust uses its skill 3, except ego skill. Its skill 3? Its skill 3? Okay. Except ego skills, the House of Spiders, the Ring Nurse Father Honglu uses the side grade skill 1 that actually doesn't do damage but gives her 6 offense level on Faust. Okay, when Faust pops a skill 3, he gives Faust 6 bonus offense level. Cool. Once per turn. Okay, so that's not even once per encounter. Is this just every time she uses a skill 3? So she just gets bonus 2 clash power just for free, just by having Honglu on the team? Is that actually it? That's good. On hit, if the attacker inflicted a negative effect, heal 4 SP at attack end. What? Attack skill inflicted an effect. 3 times per turn. Okay, yeah, Faust had that as well, but I think Faust only had 2 times per turn, so that's not bad. This unit's SP is at max, gain 1 slash damage next turn. Okay, yeah, so we just gonna have infinite slash damage boost. Just for fun, I guess. Okay. And once per turn. Support. Okay, that support is turn end, inflict 2 offense level down, and 1 bleed count next turn on 1 enemy with fastest speed. Now, is that good? 2 offense level down and 1 bleed count. I mean, it's okay. I mean, offense level down is good. It's better than 1 offense level down. I mean, it's not, like, bad. It requires resonance, which isn't great, but I mean, it's whatever. It's a support passive. He shouldn't be dying on field anyway. He should be, well, not dying. Although if he does, then I guess this is fine. And if Bully Team is going to have any resonance passive, it would be a Lust resonance. Okay. Is there any unique sanity things? I don't think so. What about Faust? Anything? No. Alright, I guess not. I mean, I guess I could try testing them. Okay, where... why is it not slash? Okay, let's see if they are... Okay, does anybody have them? Where's Honglu? Honglu, where are you? Why can't I find you? There you are. Okay, they should just eliminate facades from the game. They should just, like... like, I don't even know which Honglu this is. Like, is it ArtCorp? Like, which Honglu is that? I just don't know. Okay, someone's gotta have it, right? Someone's gotta have it. Okay, is this the right ID? I can't tell. I think it is. Why? Okay, can we like have an option to disable facades on support IDs, because this is throwing me off. All right, so we'll. Oh, this is really throwing me. Okay, ring ID team. You I do not have. Okay, Otis. That's not Ring Otis. That's wrong ID. Ah, do I really have to level you? How much does it cost to level you? 41. That's a little bit rough. Oh my god. Oh no! Why are you so hungry? All right, you're fine at level 45. Just don't get hit by anything, or you might explode. Sorry. Okay. Dawn will take. Okay, we're not taking Otis. We're just gonna take the Blood Fiend team because it's just so much easier. Ryoshu does not have a Blood Fiend ID. What am I doing? You. Hold on, you are before Barovia. For 400. I mean, I gotta save for when I shard every ID at the end of the season, you know. Okay, you. Who else? If only there was another ring ID that was level 60. If only. Yeah, we're using Blood Fiend. I just don't have the ring ID leveled. I just don't have it leveled. I don't know what to say. And we'll just run random bleed IDs. The one time I'm able to run Faust. Do you even have a bleed ID? Yeah, you do. Oh yeah, these are bleed IDs. Forgot about that. How could I forget about that? That's the wrong one. Okay. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, Where's Honglu? Oh my, okay, can we just delete facades from the game? Can we, like... I want to use the new ID, and I have the new ID, but it doesn't look like the new ID, and it's like, what are we doing? Like, okay, do you want to evade on turn 1, or do you want to just slap people around? I guess you can just slap them around. It's not an issue. It's fine. See, if only I could watch their attack animations. If only people just didn't equip facades on any ID for supports. Do people like the way Diechi Honglu looks? I feel like Ring Honglu looks pretty cool. I don't know why he needs a facade on him. Okay, can we get to Honglu, please? Oh my god, it's not even the right attack. Oh my god. That's not what his attack is supposed to look like. Yeah, why don't we just pop skill 3 right now? See what happens. Although maybe I should probably ramp up his corpus ingredient. And then once it's at 20, then use skill 3, because then he'll gain his tibia, fibula, trivia thing. Something like that. Okay, can you do something that's not losing the clash? Okay, don't lose that clash, please. Okay. Alright, what are you using? Why is he glowing? Why are you glowing? What are you doing? What did he do that is making him glow? He has zero reason to be glowing right now. Okay, go do something. Alright, skill 3 coming up. Once he gains his thing. Did he only gain up to 19? Did he not get up to 20? Okay, where is he? Oh, you didn't even gain up to 20. Why? Oh my god. Can everybody that plays this game like agree to like not use facades on support IDs, because this is, I feel like this is taking away my fun. I mean, I guess it's not my ID in the first place, but it's like I just wanted to use the cool ID, and it feels kind of like I'm not using the cool ID. Okay, can we, you know what, let's just go full Lust Resin. That surely will go great. Okay, that was kinda, I mean, I guess he attacked. I don't know if that was, I feel like if he actually wasn't wearing a facade, then it would just look so much cooler, but he just... Okay, so he's at 3 potency. That's actually pretty important. So he does get potency decently quick. So that is very good to know. Yeah, that's very, very helpful to know. Kind of sucks that it doesn't, you can't actually see his attacks attacking because it's on a facade. Okay, so he gains pretty decently. I want to test Faust's stagger mechanic as well. I want to see if she gets staggered if she switches into her second phase early. I also want to see how many times she can activate her unstagger herself. Actually, if she only has one stagger threshold, then I guess it'll only activate once anyways. So maybe it doesn't even matter. Actually, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter then. Although I do want to see if it activates her enhanced form early, for sure. Let's just have Honglu do it. I don't even... Doesn't matter. Lost resin. Or something. Go. That's not who I want to be attacking. You are not Honglu. You are not Honglu. There's Honglu. Okay, and he should have... Oh, wait, he's already at 5. When did he get to 5? 481! 481! Interesting. Interesting. 481, huh? 41. Interesting. I see. 41 is an interesting number. Oh, that was a loud noise. Why did you do that to me? Okay, I wanna check out Faust now. Faust, where are you? There you are. Oh, it's so easy. Thank you, whoever had that equipped. Alright, it's Faust time. It's time to Faust all over the place. You... Do you have a bleed ID? Well, I mean, you do now. Yeah, asking Honglu if he got a bleed ID the day he gets a bleed ID. Yeah, I guess he does have one. Alright. I definitely want to see Faust's thing. You know what? Yeah, we can do Lost Res. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Oh, but you're not gonna be gaining your stuff then. Well, okay, I kind of want to throw her in as a solo and just have her get beaten up so that she gets staggered. Okay, so does she have 2 stagger bars? I don't know. It looks like she has 2 stagger bars, right? Yeah, she does have 2. I didn't expect her voice to be muffled. That's some great attention to detail. Yeah, that's actually great. Okay, that's a decent amount of HP. Okay, so I kind of want to restart the fight and just have her solo. Or just have her get staggered. Because I want to see if she can recover from stagger twice. Just to see, because I'm just curious. Yeah. Okay, do you do anything, like, at all? Like, do you... Like, what do you do? Okay, because I want to test out her recovery from the stagger, but when she's clashing like this, I can't exactly do that. Okay, can we just have everyone else defend? Because I do not want to... Oh, actually, hold on. She's going to pop her skill 3 in a sec. Let's just let her do that. Alright, let's see how your skill 3 is on enhanced. I also want to see how fast she ramps up as well. That's a lot of noise. Oh, that did an amount of damage. Okay, well, now she's in her enhanced state. What is that? The self-unbound. Deal plus 20. Hold on, hold on a sec. Did I not see that earlier? Minion max speed plus 2. Deal plus 20% damage with base skills to enemies. 20% from that? 20? I didn't realize that was 20%. I thought it'd be maybe like 5, 10, but 20% to anyone who's just slower than you for free on everything when you're already getting bonus percent damages on like all of your skills. Okay, that's acceptable. All right, I mean, I guess they gotta make up for not having coin power somehow. That's pretty acceptable to me. Yep, it's fine by me. All right, just Faust popping off, I guess. Okay. Okay, why are you glowing though? Like, why? Is Index Dawn good? Yes. Index Dawn is very good. I think all the new IDs in the season so far have been very good. I think all of them have been like above average rolling on every skill. Middle Ishmael is probably the weakest link, but even she's still good, and I think she'll get better when her Nurse Father gets released, most likely, because like she kind of, I mean, I don't know if she needs a buff, but she could definitely benefit from one. But yeah, no, the other IDs so far are very, very good. Also, that's another thing to take into consideration for the bleed burn team that Ryoshu's going to end up being on, is the middle team, they want Envy. So like the middle Nurse Father and middle Ishmael. So Ring, Honglu, and Faust both have Envy skill 2s, which is actually pretty important because that means that them and the middle team will synergize because they have Envy. So that's good. It's pretty good. Okay, Faust, where are you? There you are. Okay, let's do. You know, you can attack that. Let's do Lost Res for you. Just see what happens with that. Alright, go for it. Faust is good for middle. Yeah, I think she definitely. I mean, I think the ring IDs in general, they're just good generalist IDs with the negative effects thing. But also because they scale off bleed and middle has bleed. So, and Envy skill 2 specifically are really good for Envy res teams because like skill 1s, yeah, they're more common, but like they're not like usually as strong. I mean, some are strong for no reason, but usually they're not as strong. Okay, also deal more damage against things with bleed. Yeah, you know, maybe having Erodia, like I think having the Blood Fiend team active is not a bad thing at all. Cause like that's a lot of buffs. That's a lot of buffs. And then if Honglu is on this team as well, then that's yeah, no, that's gonna be quite a few buffs. Yeah. Yeah, I guess because the Blood Fiend team also does Rupture, so that also contributes to the negative status effect, or negative effect types for the thing as well. Although Rupture is still a little bit difficult, considering that, like, considering it goes away on hit, that's a little bit rough. Like, just a little bit more rough than, like, Tremor, for example, because, you know, Tremor stays there until it bursts, or turn end. Well, it's not even lower on burst, it's specific bursts that lower it, but not all of them. But yeah, no, Rupture isn't the easiest thing to stack, yet somehow 3 of them still have it. I don't even know where you got Tremor from. Who on this team applies Tremor? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Forget I asked that. Okay, also, Faust is really fast. Like, she is really fast. Like, yeah. Haste with 5 to 8 minimum range. Oh, you're also fast. I didn't realize that. Is everyone else fast? Okay, 4 to 7, 3 to 7, 4 to 7, 3 to 7, 4 to 6. Okay, Faust. I mean, she also gains haste from like quite a bit. She's just fast. She's good. Yeah. Okay. Let's have Faust. I guess you can't kill all of them on her own. Alright, let's do some resonance with the Lust because, well, because why not? Why not? Chainsaw Faust. Thank you, Faust. Faust? Because, that's your name. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, people really hate on the ending, but I don't think it's that bad. I liked it. And all the memes that came from that though were so good. Alright, good job, Faust. Good job. I guess it's not exactly a fair representation of her damage, considering I've had everybody guarding and had Faust kind of solo a few turns. I want to test her. I really want to see if she will unstagger herself and automatically go into her next phase on her stagger. So I definitely want to test that for sure. Ring Faust, where are you? Where are you? Ring Faust. There you are. Alright, you're gonna get beat up a little bit. Sorry. Alright. There's no way. There's no way she wins all these. Oh my god. Did she clash at 18 for that? Why is she so tanky? Oh my god. Wait, she's actually so tanky though. Okay. Faust, you can take a little bit more damage than that. It's okay. Oh my god. She just doesn't lose. No, I think she has a passive like that as well. Because I think it's on both Faust and Honglu. I guess because she's supposed to be a tank. Okay, yeah, don't go past that bar. Okay, you went past that bar. I didn't want you to, but... Okay, now let's see if you switch. Faust? So you know that that passive you have where it says you're supposed to unstagger yourself? What was that, Faust? What was that for? What was that about? Faust? What? You sure? Pretty sure. I don't know why she just did that. Faust, what? Why did you think that would be a good idea to explode like that? What are you doing? Turn. The thing is, right? The turn ended. Okay, where is it? Okay, here it is. When staggered, recover from stagger. I don't know. Is it only when she's in her other form? That's weird. I don't like that. That's kind of weird. I don't know. Because I mean, she was just staggered, and she very clearly did not unstagger herself. So I don't really know what that was about. Well, that was a little bit awkward. Well, time to run it back. Alright, Faust. This time for sure. This time for sure, you got this. Just don't, maybe the red zone made the difference? Like, maybe if she doesn't go into the red zone, then we'll be fine, or something? Maybe? I don't really know. Okay, and then, yeah, skill 3. Skill 3 on that guy. Do it. That's her defense skill. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, she's at 2, so she should go to her next form after... Is it on turn end where she swaps forms, or will it be after this attack? I guess we'll see. Okay, it's on turn end. Okay, don't go past the red. Don't do it. Don't go to the red. Don't go to the red. Don't do it. Oh? Oh? Okay, alright. So, does she have to be swapping forms to unstagger? Maybe she has to be swapping forms to unstagger. That's kind of a really niche requirement. That's weird. Okay, I think it is part of that. I think it is part of the Iron Maiden to self-unbound flow state transformation. Okay, that's weird. Just me a second. I think it might only work during the transformation though. Because that's like a really weird requirement. Okay, I do want to test out if it works. Like, I want to test out if it works when she's in this state and not in the middle of switching. So I'm gonna have to retry this. But okay, no, I mean that's the point of testing, right? To see what works and what doesn't. Okay, let's run it with Zwei-ish because of her aggro. Okay, Faust, where are you? That's not the right Faust. Faust, nope. Faust, where are you? I need you to take a little bit of damage. There you are. Alright. Yeah, Ishmael is gonna tank for us a little bit. Faust will get slapped after. Okay, Faust is like tanky as well. Although Ishmael is also, well, she's kind of the tank. I say that she loses all her health. Ishmael, aren't you supposed to be like gaining defense level or something? Why do you not have any? It's because she lost her clash, maybe? Maybe it is. Maybe I should let Faust use this to ramp up first. Or Ishmael, just use your guard again or something. I don't know. I don't know how you won that, but okay. Alright. Okay, well, I just like zoned out for 10 seconds. What happened? Did Faust gain her thingy yet? No, she did not. Okay, she just needs to consume like a little bit more and then she'll be fine. Ishmael, just tank or something. That's like kind of why you're here. You can defend as well, I guess. I suppose. Alright, okay, I didn't tell you to lose the clash. That's not what you're supposed to be doing. Nope, you're not supposed to get staggered yet. You're not supposed to get staggered yet. What are you doing? Okay, good. Okay, and then she's gonna transform after this as well. So then we'll be able to actually test it for once. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now she can get staggered. Do you want to just evade everything? I don't really want her to dodge it all though. Alright, you know what? Attack. And then like don't attack. Yeah, lose the clash, please. Please lose the clash. Lose that one as well. Yeah, you can clash, I guess. Alright, I need Faust to get staggered though. Okay, no, lose. No, lose the clash. It's okay. Oh, okay. You can lose now. I know I just told you to not lose, but no, you're allowed to now. It's okay. We gotta test something. Oh, you. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the ideal scenario for testing. Never mind. Don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't. Oh my, it was so close. It was so close. Alright, time to run it back. Okay, Faust, we gotta test you. You gotta not get killed this time. You gotta get staggered, but not killed. Okay, there you are. Okay, so I guess she can tank, but not that much. Try lower levels. It might be a good idea. Probably would be a good idea to do. Yeah, that might help a little bit, now that I think about that. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, Faust win the clash. Ishmael, get aggro or something. Oh, I could put him as well. Probably also put a healer as a support passive to try to keep Faust alive. Okay, we need more IDs just in like full suits of armor. Like, it's just such like a cool aesthetic. Okay, why are you... Alright, whatever. Yeah, no, you are gonna swap on this turn. Yeah, you can just defend after that. Alright, pop off. Should be getting a tackle, right? Okay, nice. Tails on the first coin is always great to see. Wow, a whole 72 damage, that's great. Oh, right, I want to calculate their damages. Right. Yeah, no, I want to calculate the damage of their skill 3s. Also, wait, hold on, that's the unenhanced skill 3. Okay, Faust, take just a little... Okay, just a little bit of damage. Just a little bit. Okay, that's... Faust, that's not... Alright, Faust knows everything except how to listen to directions. I get it. Alright. Okay. Good job, Faust. Yep, no, good job. Alright, see, Faust just really knew that I wanted to test the, that I wanted to calculate their damage numbers quicker. Yeah, I guess I could try him in the team really quick. I'll just add him on with Ishmael as well. They can both kind of pull aggro, I guess. Actually, does he get it on his defense skill? We'll use Picard Heathcliff, because he is aggro, right? Okay, not on... Oh, no, he does... Oh, yeah, no, he's definitely got aggro. Yeah. Yeah, he's got aggro. You know, I guess we could throw Gregor in as well, just because... Okay, ring... No. Ring... No. Gregor doesn't work on focusing counters. Oh... Ah, I see. Huh. Huh. Okay, are we not gonna get Ring Faust again? Ring Faust, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say you can't follow directions. If you don't want to follow directions, that's okay. You don't have to. I'll just have you die a few more times to get more results. Okay. That was a joke. I won't have you die. It's just a joke. You can come out now. You don't have to hide from me. You don't have to. It's okay. It's all right. You can come out now. Faust? What? Where? Faust? You... Hello? There you are. She Faust. Okay, no, well... Alright, you know, maybe facades aren't that bad. maybe there's some situations where they're acceptable. Like, for using it on She Faust. Maybe there's some situations where it's acceptable, I suppose. I suppose I could tolerate it sometimes. Alright, just do your defense skills or something, I don't know. Upside down? What do you mean? Where? Okay, yeah, no, she needs to get more hits. Struggling! Her skill 3 is struggling as well. Why is everyone... Alright, why... What are we doing? Guys, what? 4 hits in a row on 0 SP. That's like a... Was that 1 in 16? No, wait, maybe? Yeah. No, yeah, that's a 1 in 16, right? Yeah. No, I did that right. It's 1 in 16. Okay. Good job, Faust. Okay. Now you can do some damage. And by do some damage, I mean, get your thing so that you switch forms so that we can get you to become beat up. Alright, yeah, that was pretty much expected. Bro, all the new IDs, like, I feel like they just keep getting better and better with the animations for them. Like, they like this little swapping mode. Okay, Faust, you need to take some damage. Can you lose those clashes? Oh, you're not even clashing in the first place. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, go take damage. Okay, take damage, please. Faust, take damage. Take damage. Why are you not taking damage? Faust? You can take damage now. Faust, the whole point of this is for you to take damage. Okay. Alright, they can defend. They'll live that. Hopefully. Oh, never mind. Okay, wait, you're taking damage now, that's good. Block. The thing is, she can only evade. So, like, she can't actually use defend anyway. I mean, I don't think Faust's gonna kill them, because, like... I mean, I don't think her skill's that strong. Like, she may be strong, but not that strong to kill them with a skill 1 easily like that. I just need other people to... Okay, can we... Alright, that's a little concerning, just a little bit. Huh. Ha. Maybe if you just fail your heads coin, then you'll be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. Ooh, this is... Oh, that's not good. Okay, maybe I should have had her evade that too. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, this might be it. Might be the one where we actually get to see Faust take damage. Alright, that's not Faust. That was just simply not Faust. Why is it so hard to test? Oh, you have a lot of... You... Okay. Alright. Good luck with that. Yeah, good luck. Oh, wait, if they kill Heathcliff, then Faust is gonna be the next target. That's rough. Okay, wait, hold on, he's like not taking damage though. Well, he's like not a lot. Okay, now I just have to hope Faust tanks it. Come on, Faust. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this. Just one more attack. Just one. Oh. So how about those damage calculations? I think those damage calculations are going to be pretty interesting. Because I definitely want to see how much damage they each do. So I definitely want to do the math on that. Alright. Lucky, if I just like do this really quick, and then like my dailies are done. Low-key, the method. The daily 26, and then the craft all is just how it goes. Okay, who are we gonna calculate first? Maybe Faust. All right. Okay, your skill 3. Let's calculate the enhanced. So she gets 20% bonus damage, 30% bonus damage. Should I be writing this down? That's fine. Okay, 20% bonus damage. Let's not count this 30%, because then we'll multiply by 3 for the attack weight for maximum damage. Final power, I don't know how to calculate that, so I won't add it. Base power plus 2. Okay, and then 30% on the final coin. Okay, let's ignore this for now. So base power plus 2 is 6 and 3. 3 times 10. 30. 4 times 4. 16. So 46. Okay, 20% added to 46. Wait, is that right? No, this is 6. Okay, never mind. 6 times 4, 24. So at 54, that 20% of 54, well, 120% of 54. Let's do that for a sec. 1.2 times 54 is 64.8 times 3 is 194.4 damage. If she's hitting 3 things. Well, that's the total, but it's 64.8 total, which honestly... Oh, I forgot about this. Never mind. Hold on. I gotta add that too now, because it's plus 40% now that I'm seeing that. Okay, what was it? 54? Yeah, 54 times 1.4 is 75.6. Final power equals base power. Equal to base power. Is it? Does it equal base power though? So like, why not just call it base power then? Like, is it like, because final power sounds like it's added on at the end, so like, it makes me think that it's only on like the final coin or something. Like, it's just like a kind of weird, condition. Maybe I should test final power specifically. The end of first coin roll. The end of first coin roll. Is that how that works? It confuses me. So I just realized, why does her arm like grow over here? Like, it's like her arm is like normal and then it like grows. Alright, anyways. Okay, and then I gotta calculate this one too. Alright, let's do Homily first. Actually, they both have final power. It's fine, we'll calculate this first. Okay, so we're gonna calculate this one because this one, I mean, this one only activates once, so I don't really care as much about it. Like, cause I value consistency quite a lot. And if this doesn't activate consistently, like if it's like once per encounter, that I don't really like that much. Not a huge fan of once per encounter attacks. Okay. This 30% damage bonus for every excess attack weight, so we're not gonna count that because we're counting max attack weight, so which is 3, and then 3 base power. So, okay, and then 3%. Does he get bonus percent damage like Faust does? Does Faust do better damage than him? No. Oh, right, there's this thing too. Faust also gets a 10% bonus as well. Okay, no, Faust is easily doing like 200 something plus damage easily on her skill 3 at max conditionals. Okay, no, plus 10% damage. That doesn't matter for this. Oh right, he gets slash damage up as well. I forgot about that. I don't know how much damage that is. I don't know if it's 10% or 3%. I don't remember. Alright, well, 3 times 10 is 30. Base power is 3, so 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus 30 is 58. And then, oh right, then there's a bonus 20%. Although we can add that after this. So this will make it, okay, right now it's at, was it 78? Wait, no. It was 30, oh no, it was 58. It's 58, okay. So right now it's at 58, and then 30% on the final coin. So 58 minus, what was this? 16, right? Yeah. 58 minus 16 is, wait, no, I mean the final is 16. So 30%, or 1.3 times 16. 1.3 times 16 is 20.8 plus 58 minus 16 is 32. No, wait, hold on. No, that's wrong. 42. Why did I say 32? 42 is 62.8, and then we account for his 20% bonus on that and his 10% bonus on the other thing. So that's times 1.3 is 81.64, and then he does that not counting this 30% damage bonus for excess attack weight, but then if he's hitting 3 targets, then it's 3 times 81.64. So that's like, what is it, like 240 something? So that's not bad. Should I give it home with 10 stack of dagger Escape 3 to use. I mean, I think that would have been a little OP though. Because, like, the thing is, if you have 5 ring members on a team, this will activate in 4 turns. Well, after 3 turns, it will be ready to be used on turn 4. So having, like, if the fact that he can, like, well, if he was able to get it back, it would be a little bit broken. What was that? What was that? Okay. All right, yeah, no, both of them are pretty good on damage though. Okay, this skill as well. This is also, yeah, 30% damage bonus. And then he just does extra stuff as well, just because, like, okay. And 50% damage bonus on that too. I don't even need to calculate to know it's gonna be good. I mean, it's not like it doesn't have the best coin power, so it's not gonna be the strongest, but it's still pretty good. Actually, hold on. It basically has the equivalent of 3 coin power if you think about it. Well, not 3 coin. I mean 1 coin power, because 3 base power. I mean 3 base power kind of does it equal out with 2 coin power? Because 2 coin power would give. Not sure. Maybe it does equal out to 3 coin power. Wait, no, it doesn't. Maybe 2. I don't know. 3 base power is fine though, because another thing about coin power is that it ramps up with like the farther it goes along, like the more coin power it's adding. But well, I mean, well, kind of not. Well, if there's +1 coin power on 3 coins, then that's +3 power ramping up over the course of 3 coins. But if it's +3 base power, then it's like from the start he already has that +3 power, so he's already doing that extra damage from the start. I mean, I just like base power a lot more than final power because I just don't know how it works. I just haven't like looked into it enough. Hero so replica can use every 3 turns. I did not know that. Interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, I kind of need to test out how final power works. I kind of need to test final power. Who's a good final power user? Okay, let's try Ring Honglu again. Let's hope somebody has him that's not using him as a facade. All right, okay, let's go to a little bit of an easier stage. Maybe this one. Okay, Ring Honglu. No, okay, Ring Honglu. No. Ring Honglu. Nope. Now. Oh, yes, and it's not on a facade. Yes. Alright, he's got that covered, right? Yeah, he's got that. You know, maybe we'll throw Ishmael and Gregor on there just for a little bit of extra defense, just in case. Actually, if he's not putting enough bleed on people, then he's not gonna activate it. Okay, I don't know why you think you can just pop a skill 3 on turn 1, but you know what? What happens if he does do that? What happens if he pops skill 3 on turn 1? What happens? Maybe it was a waste. No, okay, was that 5 bleed and 5 bleed count? Why did you input 5 bleed count? How did that happen? Huh? Do you do 5 bleed count with that skill? How did you just do 5 bleed count? What? Does it take extra bleed or something? Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, it does. That makes more sense now. Alright, I was like, what? Well, okay, that actually makes it way easier to test this out then. Okay, So 3 and 4. So he should be gaining 1 final power. So let's see what that actually means. Okay. Yeah, let's see what 1 final power means. Okay, does that one have... No, that one does not have enough bleed. Okay, the next one will, though. Oh, I didn't get to see the time. Okay, hold on, that's 11, right? And he was at... Okay, 3 plus 4 plus 4 is 11. So he didn't gain any attack power from that. I don't think. Because if he gained attack power from that, he would be at 12. Because the base is 3 plus 4 plus 4, right? So I think did he clash at 12? But his attack is at 11. So that means that final power does not give attack power, or does not give power when attacking, only when at the end of a clash. Maybe. Okay, so here he's getting the buff from inflicted bleed during skills. I thought that one already had 5 bleed though. No? Maybe it's the other one. Okay, this one he's definitely gonna be activating. Okay, so 17. So he's hitting his standard 11 with his 2 bonus from the... Actually, does he get bonus from having negative effects on them for clash power? Or was that just Faust? I think it was just Faust, actually. So what is he getting bonuses from right now? He's getting... Does he get 3 final power? I think he does get 3 final power, actually. And then he's also should be getting 1 base power. So how's he getting 2 bonus clash power? Oh, because he's over leveled. That's why. Never mind. Yeah, no, that makes it confusing. Whoops. Okay, so right now he's at 17. We'll just have to remember that. Okay. So 3 base power, 4 coin power. Why is he attacking at 10 now? God, Faust, that's good. And 70 pulls, that's a few. Okay, so 10 and then 14. Okay, so I wanna check how we got to 10 because 3 final power. Although, does he not have... Oh no, he doesn't have the base power. Final power. Huh. Okay. How come I didn't work on the other one then? Okay, so final power acts as base power then? Why is it... Why does final power act as base power? Why are they not the same thing? That's... Who who made this game? Why would they do that? Why would they make 2 different versions of base power? That's... Why would they do that? I thought that would be a good idea. Why would they do that? Okay, he's gaining 4 clash power just because he's severely overleveled. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's test it on this too. Okay, so he's on... So base power 4, coin power 4. Oh, right, that one doesn't have bleed. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Alright, Ishmael, this is not your showcase. Alright. Okay, here we go. 13. Is he clashing? Oh, wait, no, is that... Wait, who is he attacking? Okay, look, 4 plus 4 is 8. Oh, wait, because the bonus from that. Wait, no, that still doesn't make sense. Because if he's at 8 and gains 3 final power, then he should be at 11. 11 plus 1 is 12, not 13. Where is he getting an extra clash power from? Unless his final power goes up by 4 on his skill 2. Wait, actually does it? Maybe it does. I'll have to double check that. Oh. So final power is good. This whole time I thought final power was just a different version of clash power, and I thought it didn't do anything. But if it's actually a different version of base power... Okay, wait, hold on. He does gain 4 final power from this. Hold on. I just realized... I'm understanding now. Final power is actually good. Wait, it's actually... Why does he get 4? He gets 4 base power. Wait, hold on. That's... Hold on. He gets 5 on this skill 3? I gotta... Alright, now that I know how final power works, I gotta... Oh my god, that... Oh my god. See, that's the importance of testing. I just didn't know. I get it now, though. I understand. I understand how final power works now. Okay, now we can actually run the real numbers. Alright, Honglu, skill 3. Final power goes up to 5. Okay, so 5, and then base power is 3, so 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 base power, that's... Oh my god, that's great. 12 base power, and then... Okay, 3 times 10 is 30, 12 times 4 is 48, so then 48 plus 30 is 78, and then 12 plus 12 plus 12 is 24, so last coin is 24 damage. So 78 minus 24, 78 minus 24, that's 20. 78 minus 24 is 54, right? Okay. 24 times 1.3 for this is 31.2. So that added back to the... Was it 54? Yeah, that added back to the 54 is 85.2. That 85.2 gets the bonus 20% damage from the corpse ingredient consumed, and then the bonus 10% damage from tibula, fibula, trivia thingy. Okay, another bonus 10% damage. So that's so 85.2 times 1.3 is 110.76. So 110 with an attack weight of 3 means that can be doing 330 damage. And then if it's on a single part, then that's an additional 60% damage instead. So then that, or well, it would be 85.2 times 1.9, because 60% plus the 30%, so 1.9 would be 161.88. So that is, I mean, yeah, is that how that works? I don't know if I'm running these numbers correctly or not. I don't think I am. I think it's multiplicative, not additive for the multipliers. Yeah, no, I don't think I ran that right. I think it's because 1.2 times 1.1 is not 1.3. That's not how that works. Okay, no, these numbers are all larger than... I think the 85.2 is accurate, but the rest is not. Okay, hold on. 85 point... What was it? Yeah, 85.2. 85.2 times 1.2 times 1.3. Not one. No, okay, times 1.1 is 112. Wait, that's more than I had before. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's like it's very close, but the second running of it is a little bit more. Okay, and then that number times 1.6 for the 60% bonus is 179.94. So basically 180 for single target. But I mean, it's kind of a waste to use it on single target. Okay, let's check Faust now that I know how base power works. Okay, so skill 3, final power 5, base power 2, so 7. It's basically the same exact skill as Honglu, except minus 1. So she's gonna have what, like minus well, minus 1 base power, basically. Just like a little bit less damage than Honglu. Maybe like 4 less damage. Not 4. It's gonna be a little bit more because of all the percentages. Well, even with all the percentages, I don't think it's 2. So it's like maybe 10 less damage. But oh, I guess she also doesn't get oh, actually, hold on, no, wait, hold on, no, because there's different multipliers to add, because this is 30% for one thing, and then she also gets a bonus. I'm looking at the wrong skill. It's this one. Okay, yeah, no, but she does get a bonus 20% from that, and then this is a bonus 20%, and then does she get? I think she also should get a bonus 10% from her artwork thing. Yeah. So she might actually, does she do more damage than Honglu? Oh, I gotta check. Okay, 5 final power, 2 base power, so that's 7. Onto the 4 is 11. 11 times 4 is 44. 3 times 10 is 30. So 30 and 44 is 74. So 11 plus 12 is 23. So 74, is it 74? Yeah, 74 minus 23 is 51. 23 times 1.3 is 29.9, plus the 51 is 80.9. So 80.9 base damage, and then that's accounting for the 30% from that. And then it is plus 20%, so times 1.2 for that 20%, and then it's times 1.2 again for this, times 1.2, and then times 1.1 for the 10% from her artwork, so times 1.1, that is 128.14. That's more than Honglu's. That's more than Honglu's. And then she has the same 30% attack weight thingy, and she has the same attack weight, so that's more than Honglu's. She doesn't have as little extra attack, but like after Honglu uses that extra attack, Faust has the potential to outdamage him. Now the thing about Honglu, right, is his skill 2 has an extra part to it. Like his skill 2 has a part 1 and part 2. So that is good for damage, obviously. I think that Faust is still really good though. Like either one of them, having either of them is really good, because also both of them have assist defense, which is once again very good. So both of these units are very strong. Yeah, no, they're definitely a lot stronger than I was giving them credit for, because I was a non-believer in final power, but now that I know that final power is just that good, then Faust is indeed a genius. That's true. Faust is smart Faust. This is true. So lucky, like the details of like the hair are like so cool in this ID. Like the lines on it, like it looks like mechanical and it looks cool. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering, you know, the rest of the entire ID. She looks so happy. I feel like this is one of the happiest uptight arts, like, of any ID. Like, she just looks so happy. Alright, that's kind of everything. Yeah. I think overall they're both definitely very good. Well, I mean, yeah, I think that's kind of the conclusion, is they're both very good. Like, both their skill 3s are hitting around 120 damage. Faust a little bit higher at 128, but yeah, and though because I didn't even calculate Honglu's extra skill 3 enhanced because I don't think it's really, like, yeah, it's gonna be strong. He only gets 1 per encounter. Of course, it's gonna be strong. I probably could encounter it. Encounter it? Calculate it. Probably could calculate it, but I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't really. I mean, it's kind of everything, right? Yeah. I think it's good that they're making more unique IDs, especially after the Heisho team nonsense, because like everyone being just the same kind of thing was a little bit rough. But yeah, these IDs are good. They look very unique and good. Is our Faust Eco better than Index Faust? Not sure. Probably not. I mean, maybe not though. I guess it depends on the situation, right? Like on Bleed team, then like it just depends on team build, I feel like, right? I guess like if we're talking like overall general value, then Faust is just kind of good. Because also she has Fluid Sac as well, so that's another very important thing to consider always, is Fluid Sac existing. Yeah, because Fluid Sac being a thing means that Faust kind of can fit on any team to kind of just carry. Yeah, it's kind of all for now. Limbillion, huh? I just don't know what you're talking about. 400, 400 Faust shards. I mean, okay, what is there to shard in the season anyway? There's okay, I wait. Are you at 400 Faust shards? Did you just poll for ring Faust? I low-key would have said, oh yeah, just save up for, or just shard ring Faust. Don't have sack, but submitted. Oh, so between like Ardor and sack. I mean, I mean, it depends if you feel like you need healing, because Fluid Sac is probably the best healing ego in the game. But Ardor Blossom, like it is a limited, so usually it's good to like try to save as many boxes as you can, and then when they're saved up, then or like when you like when it's the end of the season and you pull everything you want to pull, then like usually like if there's or okay, what I do, I save up boxes for the entire season, and then at the end, after using the seasonal tickets from whatever railway comes out or whatever events there are, and the mirror dungeon rewards or whatever, then I'll like shard everything at the end of the season, and then when I have leftover boxes, then I'll shard random stuff after that. Attack and best healing. Yeah, both for healing and SP, because it gives percent based and it refunds its own SP as well. So like you can spam it nonstop basically. How was it? 15% HP? Okay, yeah, 15% HP, and then 15 SP for all allies, 10 SP for all allies, and that's 25 total if you hit heads. And it costs her 20, so even if you fail, you're only losing 5 SP at a maximum. And then if you hit heads, then you just restore it. It's simple enough. 5 attack weight as well. Also, because a lot of the newer healing egos and the and SP healing stuff, they'll say like, oh, you can heal 3 allies with the lowest SP, or 3 other allies with the lowest SP, which means you can't heal yourself on the ones that say 3 other allies. But also they really started to limit the amount of people you can heal after Fluid Sac because of how strong Fluid Sac is. Honestly, I don't think anybody even thinks about the passive of it at all, the apply to protection. People just use it because of the 15 SP for all allies, not just a few, but all of them, and for SP as well. It's alright for Sac heal. I mean, 15% is pretty big, especially when it's like on everybody. And the best part of percentage based is, as opposed to like 30 HP, is that when everybody has like 500 HP, 15% is gonna be, hold on, is that, hold on, 500 times 0.15, that's 75. So like things with flat healing, like that aren't percentage based, they will fall off as time goes on, which is why certain things like a certain ego that I still have not sharded yet, heal for 15 HP. Yeah, right now, like maybe in season 2, 15 HP was like maybe 10% ish of people's health, but now 15 HP is like it's like nothing. Yeah, this is definitely an ego. Definitely an ego. Do I have any left? Okay. I had a few left. Okay, 5, 6. Okay, I have 6. No. Okay, 10 things left to shard that aren't seasonal. 10 things left to shard that aren't from season 7. I'm getting closer to getting everything, but not there quite yet. Because I also don't grind MD either. I've maybe done like a couple MD runs this season. Like I've like not. Well, I mean, only for the weeklies, and I also kind of missed like 2 weeklies in this season, or maybe one for last season, one for this season. I don't know, but I know I missed my weekly recently. Anyways, that's kind of all for now. Yeah, long story short, just to summarize it up really quickly, they're good. I underestimated Final Power. They are good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's kind of about it. All right, that's gonna be all for now. Thanks to anybody that stopped by, and have a good one.